she left me stranded. Could've been a perfect life. I don't think I could love again. Really had a soul tie. I think I lost my mind again, and she left me so wrong. Zombie man, why they nigga tryna beat me? Fuck I look like. Why they nigga tryna beat me? Fuck I look like been a vixen. Tryna run my money off. I'm really tryna beat the system. No facade. Like who really tryna get them with me? Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's 2A back again with another tutorial, man. And I know it's been 10 goddamn months since I last dropped a video, man. Hey, my fault, gang. All I'm finna say is I'm back and I'm better, alright? So today we finna be mixing the Juice WRLD type vocals. And you know, I ain't finna do a lot of talking. Let's just break the vocal chain down and get straight into it, alright? Why she broke my heart again, and it's like the third time, and she left me stranded. Could've been a perfect life. Before I get into the vocal chain breakdown, the first thing I'm finna let y'all know is how I recorded the vocals, alright? So it's a Juice WRLD type of vocals, right? So I had to like emulate the exact Juice WRLD vocal chain, you know, I'm talking about the hardware and shit. So I actually recorded through plugins, and the first plugin I recorded through was the Avalon 737. I mean the Avalon 747. Alright, and it went straight into my Protools from the UAD, you know, just boosting a little bit of low end and stuff, you know. And also it was going into my LA2A. And lastly, the BX console, you know, I'm just using this shit for like a console emulation, you feel me? So I'm not doing nothing on this, I'm just like using this shit for the sound. Alright, so yeah, let's go into the vocal chain breakdown. Alright, so the first thing I did was I actually worked on the beat on the instrumental, cause like it's a 2-track beat. I just got the beat off YouTube. So the first thing I did was you know, find the key of the song and the BPM. As soon as I got that done, I had turned the beat down 10 dBs, alright? And the next thing I did was I used the Protools EQ, you know, trying to boost the low end. Now let's go on to the vocals, bro. So the first thing I did with the vocals was this plugin, man, the CLA vocals, man. So I used the bass to like bring like, cause when I was recording, I actually recorded like 12 inches away from my microphone, and I got the TLM 102, 12 inches away from my microphone. So I lost a little bit of low end of my vocals, so I had to bring that back up, you feel me? So I was using the low end in the CLA vocals, and I also used the treble, the top end just boosting a little bit of high end too. And also I used a little bit of reverb and slap delay, and also the stereo to make my vocals, you know, wider and shit. So I'm gonna play the vocals with and without the plugin, so y'all gonna see the difference, alright? I don't think I could love again. I really had a soul tie. I think I lost my mind again, and she left me so high. So the second plugin I used on was the REQ. Man, you know, I do have the real Juice WRLD session, bro. Like, these plugins I be using is what Juice WRLD uses in his real session, man. If y'all want to see the real Juice WRLD session, just let me know. I'm gonna make a different video about that. But for now, yeah, so I'm using the REQ, just, you know, sweeping away some bad frequencies like some mud and some low end, and also some like high pitched frequencies around 2K, you know, just sweeping it out. And also my low pass or high pass filter, you know, using that. I'm turning the EQ on and turn it off during the when I'm playing the music, so you're gonna see the difference it makes. Alright, that's why I gave you everything, then why you changed on? Could've been a perfect love, you should've stayed solid. And the next plugin I got on there is my compressor, man. I'm just using like a transparent compressor. First of all, this is the R compressor, man. I really love this compressor because it's like, it's not adding color, it's just doing what it's supposed to do, you feel me? Compressing the vocals. So let's listen to it with the compressor. Hold on, let me take this back. She broke my heart again, and it's like the third time, and she left me stranded. Could've been a perfect life. I don't think I could love again. I really had a soul tie. So that sound good as fuck, man. Now the next thing I got on the vocal chain is the goddamn, you know, saturation plugin. This the black box from Plugin Alliance, man. So I'm just adding a little bit of saturation to this plugin, and I'm also using the triode and the pentode, bro. So yeah. She broke my heart again, and it's like the third time, and she left me stranded. With the Fab Filter Pro Q4, I'm just, you know, taming harsh frequencies in the low end, and the low mids, and the high end, you feel me, of the vocals. She broke my heart again, and it's like the third time, and she left me stranded. Could've been a perfect life. And the next plugin we got on the vocal chain is the Protools from the UAD, man. So I'm boosting the low end of my vocals. Like I said, when I recorded the song, I recorded like 12 inches away from the microphone. It was goddamn far. But you know, so I lost a lot of low end. I mean, not a lot of low end, but I lost some low end in my vocals. So I'm trying to bring it back, you feel me? So my vocals sound forward, you feel me, type shit. So I'm also boosting with the Protools EQ, man, you feel me? So yeah, I'm gonna play. So this how it sound with the plugins right now, man. She broke my heart again, and it's like the third time, and she left me stranded. Could've been a perfect life. And the next plugin we got again is the Fab Filter Pro Q4, man. So really what I'm doing with this is I'm just using a dynamic EQ to like tame harsh frequencies, because I did a lot of boosting with the CLA vocals and also with the Protools EQ. So I'm just, you know, using a dynamic EQ to like bring down the harsh frequencies. Broke my heart again, and it's like the third time, and she left me stranded. Could've been a perfect life. And we got the R-Vox, still doing a little bit of compression, man. So yeah, I was just using the R-Vox to like compress my vocals a little bit more, and I had used the gain to gain stage, you know. Fab Filter Pro DS, like I'm just DSing my vocals, bro. Like I don't need to say a lot of shit on this bitch, bro. I'm finna play the vocals with and without the plugin one more time. She broke my heart again, and it's like the third time, and she left me stranded. Could've been a perfect life. I don't think I could love again. I really had a soul time. I think I lost my mind again. And for the adlibs, bro, that's what I did for the adlibs, bro. Hold on, I'm finna play the adlibs without the plugins on it. She know it's time to go down. Shit crazy as fuck. Man, I ain't finna play this shit right now, bro. I'm just finna add the plugins because this shit sound bad as fuck, man. So hold on, the first thing I used was the Protools EQ. So I'm just using this as like a radio type of sound, you feel me? So I had used the low pass or the low cut around 750, yeah, and I had used the high cut around 4K so I could like get the radio sound. Yeah, and the next thing I did was I used the LA2A from UAD2. Just adding a little bit of compression, you feel me? And also I had used the CLA vocals, man. Yeah, so I had boosted the bass, a little bit of top end, and I had used the compressor to push on the push mode. It's just bringing the vocals forward, you feel me? And I had used a reverb, a delay, and a stereo, man. And lastly, I had the two-tech compressor just controlling the dynamics of the adlibs, man. Hold on, let's see how it sound, man. Bro, this shit sound heavenly. Goddamn, bro, this shit sound good. So the first thing I got on my effects is the reverb, the reverb, and I'm using the plate verb from UAD, man. So let's see how the vocals sound with the reverb, man. Hold on. It's like the third time, and she left me stranded. Could've been a perfect life. And the next thing I got on the reverb is also a track spacer. Now the track spacer, I had sidechained my vocals to the track spacer. So if my vocals is playing, the reverb is gonna duck, you feel me? It's gonna be ducking the reverb, so it's not gonna like make the vocal sound bad in the mix, alright? And I had my delay, I used the H delay, nothing much, just use the ping pong mode, so it's gonna bounce from the left ear to the right ear, you know, type shit. And I also use my special effects. Now this is just a delay effects. I'm gonna show you what it sounds like. I used it with the goddamn adlibs though. Hold on. Y'all see how it sounds. So like I also use the track spacer on the effects, so when the adlib is playing, like the delay is gonna duck. So when it stop playing, it's gonna be like, you know, it's gonna pop out. You feel me?
She crazy as fuck, man.
So it already sound good, bro. The next thing I moved to was my mix bus, bro. So like my mix bus is just like a master bus, but like it comes before my master, you feel me? So this what on my mix bus, man. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. So the first thing I use on my mix bus is my the Kramer tape from Waves, and I have a preset I call mix bus Kramer, you know. So now the next thing I use was, you know, I always use this on my, you know, I always use a bus compressor on my mix bus, bro. I'm just trying to glue the song together, you know. So I'm not doing a lot with the compressor, just doing like 2-3 dBs of compression. Hold on, I'm finna show y'all. Hold on.
No, it's time to go. Yeah. She left me so high, so I gave you everything, then why you changed on?
So you see it's not doing a lot. And the next thing I got is my EQ, man. So bro, this shit might look like rocket science to most of y'all, but like trust me, bro, it's just like a regular EQ. The only difference is it has like the mid side and the side. So I'm doing a little bit of I'm doing a low cut in the sides, you know, just to separate the sides from the mid side. Like I'm talking about, like, so I could have a cleaner 808s, like a cleaner bass, you know. So taking away some rumble frequencies from the sides, and I'm also taking away some like resonance frequencies around here, I think I'm talking about 579 hertz in the mid side, bro. And next we have the ozone. It's like a multi-band compressor, so I'm actually compressing the low end in the whole song. That's why I had to use a dynamic EQ to like control the low end, so when it goes into my limiter or my compressor, you know, it's gonna like sound smooth. It's not gonna overdo it. You feel me? Now the next thing I used was the Waves MV2. Now what I'm doing with this, I'm actually like I compress the low end with the dynamic EQ, so I'm bringing back the low end just to make like not too much though. This how it sound with the mix bus, man.
Really had a soul time, I think I lost my mind again, and she left me so high, so I gave you everything, then why you changed on?
So you see, bro, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like the mix bus makes a lot of difference in the mix, man. So now the last thing I did was just basic mastering. I have my limiter, you know, my limiter, and what I'm doing, just, you know, doing this like basic limiting, man. So I set the ceiling to like minus 0.1 and the threshold to 6. And lastly, I had the soothe tool on my master, because like it was a lot of boosting in the mix bus, you know, and also the vocals, man, it was sounding a little bit harsh. I mean, too bright, not harsh. You feel me? So I had to use the soothe tool to like tame it down, just bring it down a little bit so it's gonna sound good. And I just used this plugin to you know, see how my music sounds in the professional studio, you know, just for monitoring. And lastly, I use this just to see how loud my mix is. And
really had a soul time, I think I lost my mind again, and she left me so high, so I gave you everything, then why you changed on?
hey, say man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope y'all learned something from this, man. If you need the template is gonna be in the description down below, so go ahead and grab that. And you know, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, man. Instagram keeps taking my account down, so I'm also gonna have my new account in the description down below. So go ahead, hit me up on Instagram if you need some, if you need your vocals mixed, or whatever you need, bro. Just hit me up on Instagram, man. Let's work, man. You feel me, man? Peace, man.